Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate you taking some time out for us. We want to find out a bit about you. So, we thought we'd start by asking about going back in time. I know you don't want to go back in time. That was a long time ago because now all of a sudden this thing's real when you're into varsity sports. But let's take you back, Kloey, if you would, to when you were a youngster, just getting started in volleyball. Maybe tell us about one of those early memories that you have starting when you were a youngster and how you got acquainted with the sport of volleyball.
Yeah, so it's actually something that we still do today as a varsity athlete. We do these things called volley pals here at Thompson. And I remember going all the way back to the first grade. I had a volley pal that was on the varsity volleyball team. And we always got to write little notes back and forth. And that kind of encouraged me to go to a game and watch these girls play. And ever since then, I have just been obsessed with the game. And going into playing, we started a club season in the fifth grade. And I actually got to have Coach Strand coach me all the way back in the fifth grade. And we've just been spending that much time together ever since then.
That's something that's really special about your head coach is the fact that whether it's the very first grades all the way up through the varsity, it really does mean something to players like yourself to know that the person that's in charge of this thing, the one that you see coaching the varsity, is taking an interest in you when you're a fifth grader. That matters, doesn't it, Kloey?
Yes, and it just makes it more fun and familiar once we do get up to that freshman, sophomore, junior, senior levels because it's not intimidating, it's not scary, it's like a friendly face to see again. So it's nice,
Absolutely.
it's like a little reunion.
Absolutely. Well, I like that part of it too, though. I love to see the head coaches getting involved when kids are at a young age. It keeps the program on the right track. Let's talk about keeping you on the right track when you're in school, Kloey. So, obviously, there's a lot of rigors with being a varsity athlete, but the education comes first. And so, tell us what you like to study while you're in school, your favorite subject, work path, career path, that type of thing. What do you envision for Kloey going forward?
So last fall, I was able to take a class called Experience in Education that we have here in Thompson. And basically, I just get to spend an hour of my day in an elementary classroom and kind of help teach the kids, help get their schoolwork done and everything. And it was the best class that I've ever taken. Um, Using that experience, I want to go to UND to pursue speech pathology, pediatric speech pathology. I have a love for kids in my heart. So that was definitely one of my favorite classes, along with child development, learning the development of the brain, like the motor skills and everything. It was so much fun. So yeah, I definitely want to pursue that as I am graduating here in the spring.
All right. Boy, I mean, those are lofty goals, obviously, that you're getting ready to do. Speech pathology is one of those things that can take a lot of time to get through. So, all credit to you for
Yes.
wanting to help out kids at that level. Let's talk about some of the things that you like to do when you're away from all of this. I don't envision you having a lot of free time in the future if that's your path and you're going to be an athlete as well. But when you do, Kloey, tell us about some of the things that you like to do with your free time, hobbies, that type of thing.
I am definitely a shopper. Oftentimes, me or my friends or my sister will go down to Fargo and make a day out of it. And actually, I did that just the other day. And in the summertime, we do still have volleyball going on in the summers, but on the weekends that I do have free, me and my family spend a lot of time out on the water at the lake.
Sounds great. And then let's finish up with what
Yes.
it means for you to be a Tommy and what it means to you to play with this group of players. Obviously, you go through a career, you're together with many of these players, like you mentioned. You've probably been with them for a handful of years now at the minimum, club and also in high school. And you get to wear that Tommy uniform, and there's been some big moments. So tell me what it means to you to be a Tommy and play with these players.
Yeah, every time you put on that uniform, it's very important. You want to do the best you can do, and our coaches, teammates, our staff, they always like to remind us that it's a community. So when I have that uniform on, I'm not only representing myself and my coaches and my team, I'm representing everybody that lives in Thompson, everybody that's got that bumper sticker on the back of their car. So we always just want to go out, be the respectful yet competitive team. And gosh, it just means so much. We have such a supportive community here in Thompson, and those stands are always filled for our games. There's so much support. And yeah, I mean, senior year, obviously this is like the big year for me. We want to get as far as we can go, but yeah, since freshman year it's always been really important to be able to wear that jersey.